Hey guys, Raiden here and welcome back to another episode of The Witcher Enhanced Edition. Now, we've gotten out of that whole sewer fiasco. Our next goal is to... Well, we have a couple things we can do. The Witcher Secrets is off hold. Or on hold. Off hold isn't a thing. I have arranged to meet Siegfried secretly at Nunarok for I should tell Triss about it. So I'm going to do that one first, and then the other thing is, unfortunately, Yavin managed to escape. I should inform Burgmeister Velrad. And I don't remember who that is. I'm not sure if he'd be under B, because that's his whole name, or if it's just V. Velrad. Oh, it's this guy. Velrad governs Vizima, the capital city of Temeria, in Foltest's absence. Velrad holds the highest authority in the city. The Burgmeister knows me from long ago, since he was one with whom I negotiated the contract for lifting Princess Ada's Striga curse. Although I don't remember Velrad, I have a vague feeling that he has grown old and taken to drink since we first met. People say that Velrad lost his authority and doesn't run the city as efficiently as he used to. Okay, so that we know. We have new entries. Once again, at the end of a chapter, right before it finishes, I read all of these entries out, so that's... I just want to make sure you guys knew that. That way I'm not skipping on the story, even though at the beginning, episode 1, which... If you're probably here watching this, you haven't seen episode 1, or you saw episode 1 and skipped ahead, because the quality of the first 10 episodes was, ugh. It made me cringe. First I want to check out something, because this guy said he needs a stone for... I'd like my sword enhanced. Before I evaluate the sword, you must fetch me a gemstone. This work?
I'll see what I can do.
Awesome! Yeah, I'll have my sword reforged. What does he want me to do? I don't know how this works. No, I don't want to sell that sword. It's a one-of-a-kind item.
I've
changed my mind. I need my sword reforged. I don't know how reforging works. I know I can sell it. Here, I'll try selling this. I really don't want to sell him that, though. These weapons are so one of a kind. You know what? I'm pretty sure I could find another rune dagger, maybe. Even if not, I think I'll be fine without it. Is that it? Is that all you can do? Wait, is he working on the sword right now, or is that just his animation? Okay, I'm gonna have to look up later how sword reforging works, because I don't know exactly what he's doing or how I need to do this. Let's look at the arms dealer over here. I doubt he has anything we want.
What are you
what are you peddling? I already know that. Alright, he has a temporary rune. He has one of those ceremonial blades, which aren't so great. He has a very expensive leather jacket. I've actually been advised by one of my viewers not to save up and buy it, just because there are better ones you can get from quests. So I prefer to... I'm gonna buy some of these grindstones. So I'd prefer and wait and listen to that person. Let's stop by the bookseller too, why not? Let's get some herbal and monster knowledge, shall we? Alright, I'm not really too interested in buying the just regular books because they cost so much. I want books that give me knowledge on things. I already have this. I've read this, I've read this, I've read this. Oh, here are a few I haven't read. But those are, once again, I think they're just... Tome of Fear and Loathing. Oh, sorry, not that one. Vampires, Facts and Myths. Tome analyzing folk myths about vampires and providing accurate information about blood drinkers like Alps, Brutax, Fledgers, and Garkins. I actually wanted to know what Fledgers were like, but look at the cost of some of these books. It's a little ridiculous. And there's some of these herbal books that we have no idea. There's a book just titled The Last Wish, a treatise on elemental genes. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and buy the most expensive book available. I want to see what it is, because The Last Wish, once again, if you're here at last episode, is the name of a book that's a bunch of Witcher short stories. And I'm curious as to what this is. The book mainly discusses fire genies, also known as Ifrits. That was it? Okay, we learned what pirate that... I feel like I was a little ripped off. Just a little bit. He'll only take it back for 160, which is... I guess it's better than nothing, though, and better than us just being broke. Have I read this yet? Secrets, Southern Masters. Yes, I have. Okay, you can have that back. And a 10 Orin book. There you go. Well, I've been genuinely ripped off. Anyways, as I was going to do before, let's go see Triss. So, I got to reading a bit of The Last Wish, like I said I was going to. And so far, I've only read 10 pages. I've been extremely busy. Not really busy, I've just been, like, too busy being lazy, basically.
Geralt.
Listen, I found us some allies.
Great. In time for our meeting with Luvarden. We'll discuss it with him.
Agreed.
Geralt, you should know we've angered some powerful people. This meeting could change much.
What do you mean?
Tend to any unfinished business in Vizima, and prepare. Afterwards, it may be too late.
Okay, so this is going to be the end of the chapter.
Fine. I'll come
So
by later.
I want to take care of some loose ends here, hopefully. I wanted to see if she figured out anything about the communicator, though.
It allows conversations over short distances. With some knowledge of magic, one can draw quite a bit of information from it. If the salamanders were using it to communicate with their base, I should be able to pinpoint its location.
Short distances. Interesting. Can you check the last communication?
The communicator sent a signal to a house in Vizima. It's marked on your map. Is there something I should know?
I have a hunch. I'll check it out.
All right, but be careful.
Okay. That's all I have to say.
Later.
So, what we're gonna do next is The Unforgiven. Okay, now I need to go talk to Velerad. I have no idea where he's... Okay, he's in the bank. Oh, that's right. He's the guy outside of the bank that was like, you should probably wait for Salamandra, and then Geralt was pretty much just like, YOLO, I don't need to worry about... Or not wait for Salamandra, wait for Siegfried. I told him, nah, I'm good. I'm Geralt of Rivia, you probably heard of me. My voice just cracked. It's embarrassing. Okay. Anyways. Townsmen.
Witcher, I heard sounds of fighting.
They're all dead. Almost.
Almost?
Unfortunately, their leader escaped.
We'll find him. You deserve a medal.
But Siegfried is grateful and owes me a favor. Okay. Well, we're nearing the end of the chapter. What says all the king's men? Triss marked the destination of the magical signal from the stone. Okay, we have that. Berengar's secret. Okay, that's not an actual quest. I can't finish that one yet. I have all these contracts to do. I'm probably going to do almost all of them off screen because, once again, they're just random monster killing contracts. So I see no reason to do them on screen. Because you've seen me kill monsters before. You're here for the story. So what I'm probably going to do now is I'm going to do this All the King's Men quest. And the magic trace goes into here. Wherever there is. Yes, alcohol out of a random barrel. So where exactly is here? In this building. Well, let's save and then head in. Radovid's hideout. Radovid the Stern.
Hello again, Witcher.
Greetings, Radovid.
No magic mirror between us this time. I'm pleased you found my sanctuary. Triss Merigold lent a hand, am I right?
You know Triss?
Not personally, but I know Philippa Eilhart, and that's like knowing all sorceresses. I wish to speak with you, Witcher.
Philippa? Well, if you don't know who Philippa is, we're about to learn. And I would say she's not like all the other sorceresses. So let's ask, who is Philippa?
Who is Philippa?
One of Redania's most prominent citizens. She has bribed, dazzled, and bullied half of Redania's elite. She also belongs to the Lodge of Sorceresses, as does your Triss.
They don't accept sorcerers?
No. Each sorceress believes she's to decide the fate of the world. Sometimes they do.
If you say so.
Don't disregard sorceresses. Beautiful, wise, helpful. At least so they present themselves. Someday, I'll put them in their place. Though in her favor, Triss once betrayed her girlfriends.
I trust Triss. I don't trust her, but we find each other useful. I do trust Triss. She hasn't done anything bad. I've helped her and she's helped me out.
I trust Triss.
Mark my words.
Okay, anyways, he doesn't seem to be too fond of Triss. I wouldn't know why.
Who are you? And I don't mean your name.
Good question. But one with no simple answer. I was raised at the Redanian royal court. My father was murdered during the war with Nilfgaard. Ever since I lost interest in toys, I've strived to regain my heritage, find my father's murderers, and introduce order to my lands. Sadly, I'm surrounded by corrupt traitors, overly ambitious sorceresses, and frustrated chaplains of the Eternal Fire.
From what I've seen, the upper crust in Temeria is the same.
Nothing attracts sons of bitches like power.
You wanted something?
Familiar with these strange edicts in Vizima?
I've heard about them.
They bear the royal seal, but some suspect fraud.
Tell me more.
It's just as Tala said. Foltest didn't sign these. I'd recognize his signature.
You know Taller?
Certainly. I'd be a fool not to know Temeria's chief of intelligence.
So Foltest didn't declare martial law?
Ah.
No. I feel I should inform him of this.
Okay, so it looks like Taylor was in the right. Something just told me when I decide between Taylor and that one knight guy. I can't remember his name at the
What's your
moment.
connection to Ada?
I had hoped to
I made the right
persuade her to
decision.
marry the King of Redania, which would benefit both kingdoms. With Foltest's help, our king could finally rid himself of all the parasites surrounding him. In turn, Redania could support Temeria in its fight against the Scoia'tael. I need not mention the benefits of increased trade. The kingdoms united could resist the expanding powers of the knightly orders and the guilds. Additionally...
Enough. You've convinced me. But I'm not Ada.
And you, Witcher, what do you think of Foltest's daughter?
What do you want to know?
You're an expert on monsters. You broke her Strigger spell.
True.
Can she bear children?
I don't see why not.
Healthy, human children?
I believe so. One of the knowing could examine her.
Thank you. Keep this conversation confidential, and please don't meddle in Redania's dynastic intentions.
I generally don't meddle, so you have nothing to fear, Your Majesty.
When did you figure it out?
Well, there's the way you spoke of Redania, of Ada, and then there's your ring.
If ever in Redania, visit the royal court. Farewell.
Farewell, King.
I shall assemble a great hunt when I return.
Okay, so... yeah, that's really not my problem. But I feel like getting to know this guy now will benefit us later on. It's definitely going to benefit us later on. So now that I'm done with that, do I have anything else I need to do that's not a regular contract? I can always play poker with Voska. I'm not going all the way out to the swamp to play poker with Voska. I like mini games, but I like ones that I can win by skill. I mean, not just by luck. Okay, Algol. Wyvern contract, Kickamore contract. Gravier contract. Okay, so Velarad, I keep pronouncing his name in different ways. I've completed a lot of contracts for him that I need to turn in. So why don't we go ahead and do that? What did I just do? What did I just do? I should see the scribe and collect my reward. I don't... Okay, so he's in the watchtower all the way over there. So why don't we go turn in some of these contracts?
Perfect. A Witcher complete.
I like this town, but once again, it's just this area. I tested out recording some other games on my computer. It's like, can my computer even handle Witcher? I'm going the opposite way I should be going. I was wondering, can my computer even handle other games? So I tested a few out, and I got consistent 60 frames per second. But there's something about this town and how this game works that I just can't get a consistent 60 frames per second here.
Quite the dangerous one bearing weapons on your back.
Okay, so it should be right here.
Damn, it's hot in this thing.
Thank you, magical talking door. Alright. Count Duet. Is he really in here? I know this guy hates me for sure. Oh, there he is.
Welcome. I wanted to thank you for your help at the bank.
You wanted to talk?
Some of Foltest's recent decisions have been strange. I've long known him.
Is someone falsifying his royal edicts?
Perhaps, but the seal looks authentic.
Who could have stolen the seal from Foltest?
Someone close to the king.
I hope you find the traitor. I'll let you know if I learn anything.
Goodbye.
Farewell, Velarad.
Okay, that's not why I
Lately,
was
the
here,
Order of the
though.
Flaming Rose has become Vizima's chief center of power.
You don't seem to work very much you don't seem to have very much work lately. I'm here about the notice.
Hear about the notice.
Which one?
The Gravier bones.
I'll pay if you have 5.
I'll return soon.
Sit.
Okay, so I don't have those. I'm just kind of guessing at which ones I have right now.
I'm here.
Which?
Hear about the notice?
The
Fledger
Fangs.
Fangs.
Here.
Here.
Your.
Okay, awesome. We actually receive XP from this, too.
I'm here.
Which one?
The
Gold Blood.
12.
There you are.
There you
Your
are.
reward.
150 more Orans.
I'm
Hear
here.
about the notice.
The
Kick 'em more claws.
I'm.
Yeah, I don't have any of those. I don't even know where to find Kick 'em more.
They enlisted half our guardhouse. It is our moral duty to defend this
So
city.
we got a bit of gold for that. We're back at 700 gold, which is nice. And the cool thing about these Fledger Fangs is if I want, I can bring them to the town dentist, and he'll gladly pay for monster fangs. I don't know what he does with them, but he'll pay for them.
The order is strengthened as he was defended.
So who am I to question? Alright, so now we have some more money. So I'm gonna go shopping again. I didn't expect this episode to be such a short one, because I'm kind of like trying to get everything in order before I do the finale of the chapter. So right now I'm gonna spend some time just shopping and cleaning out my inventory, because that's something I really need to do. Over here. Yeah, I still don't... I'm gonna see what happened with this guy, if he's actually done anything with my dagger, if he just kept it. I'd like my weapon enhanced. I'd like my sword enhanced.
I'd like my...
Fetch me metal ores or runic stones to it.
What's the cost?
I dislike taxes and guild pay.
What do you want?
A precious stone suitable for the...
Here.
I'll see what...
Well, aren't you gonna do anything? I need my sword reforged. Can you do... No, I don't want to sell it to him. Okay, so... One thing we can do is I know in my storage I have enough runes to get my weapon reforged. Whatever that means. So I'm gonna go in there and get those runes, and if that doesn't work, then I've just given him, like, expensive jewelry for no reason. Hopefully when I come back out, he won't be like, oh, I need another precious stone.
Your greeting. Get.
Okay, so I have 2 of these. I have 2 earth runes. I have 1 of those. I have a lot of items in here I could sell, but right now that's all I want. There's also a quest with Dandelion I'd like to do, but I'm probably going to save it for the next episode. So, yeah, I'm hoping that the game mechanics work well enough to where I will walk out here and he won't be like, hey, remember how I said to reforge your sword? I need another diamond. No!
Fetch me.
What's the
What do you...
No! What?
Getting angry.
I got scammed again. What? Oh, here's a merchant, though. Please tell me you sell diamonds.
I have a message for these mutual friends.
Go on.
Wait, what? I was trying to buy things. I missed that.
Tell them we'll meet soon.
They'll be ready.
You've missed.
Okay, so... There should be... I know there's a bookseller over here. There's an arms dealer over here. I don't know where I'd find more gemstones like that. Because I know this is a market. Bookseller, arms dealer, swordsmith, blacksmith. What's the difference? Is it just that they're the same person? Do you sell anything aside from food? Oh, yes, you do sell precious stones. Thank you. I'll take this ruby. And let's hope that I can get my sword reforged from this guy. I really hope I can. I like my sword enhanced. I like my...
Before I evaluate the...
I'll be...
How may I...
I'd like my weapon enhanced.
I'd like my weapon.
Fetch me metal ores or runic stones.
What's the
What
do you want?
A precious...
Here, have this.
Oh.
Thank you. Oh, what is this? Rune sword. Damage plus 30%, chance of critical effect, blinding plus 50%, and chance of critical effects, knockdown and precise hit. A silver sword with a sun rune and 2 earth runes used in fighting monsters. 1,000 gold? I didn't know it'd have a price tag on it. How much will you take this sword of the Holy Order for? Only 100? God damn. Looks like I'm gonna have to save that for another time. I did not know he was still going to charge me. Well, this sucks. I am severely disappointed. Okay, so as long as I stay in this market, though, he doesn't seem to care. Okay, so hold on. Let me see. Maybe we can... I don't know why I'm trying to sell things to a bookseller. He doesn't want anything I have. Here's an arms dealer. Hey, I'm debating if I should just sell this because I really have no use for it. I don't think I have a use for it at all. I have a few rings I could actually sell to that merchant that's over here. Where you go?
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, yes, I'll sell... Wait, are any of these rings important? Gold signet ring. Silver signet ring. Okay. House of the Night signet ring. Gold signet ring. I want a House of the Night one. I want to keep that because that seems like it could possibly... Okay, now we can do this. Now we can do this. I just have to sell this sword that I probably won't need. And if I do need it, well, that's just too bad. Besides, I bet I can come back here and buy it if I actually need it for something. But now we have our 1,000 gold. And now let's go ahead and buy the sword. Awesome. So is it engraved? A silver sword with a sun rune and 2 earth runes. Can cause blinding, knockdown, and precise hit. Okay, so we finally done it, and our sword is now engraved. It physically looks exactly the same. Kind of disappointing. But this is where I'm going to end my episode. Sorry if it's been a bit of a slow episode. Not much happening. Usual RPG stuff.
Now what?
Thank you for tuning in, and it would do me a great pleasure if you like or subscribe to this video at the end of it. Thank you very much. I will catch you guys next time. Raiden out.
People live close to the earth and the sky.